Hello and welcome to our Year with the Ears, our daily vlog where we relive our year living in the Walt Disney World resorts in 2019. Today is day 213.
We woke up here at the Polynesian and decided to try and work on getting some videos uploaded to YouTube. We have a lot of room tours that we've been working on, especially all these ones at the Polynesian. So we wanted to get them uploaded to YouTube, but the internet isn't exactly what we need it to be. It will upload the videos, it will just take a very long time. So we were getting all of those edited and started uploading, but it's gonna be several hours before any of them are ready to go. So we were in the room doing that all morning, and when I went out on the balcony just to see our view, because we do have a gorgeous view, even though it's a standard view here, I noticed a couple cast members working on the lights on the walkway, and I love seeing updates like this. We've seen painting in the hallways, we've seen so many things going on, because Disney always wants things to look good and be working properly for the guests. We had lunch in the room. We still have a few leftovers from that Instacart order. Not a lot left, but enough for lunch. We headed to the lobby because we are going to Animal Kingdom today. In the lobby, we actually saw Lilo, and I said hi to her, and we had the cutest little interaction. You look so pretty. We talked to her for just a minute longer before heading to the bus and going to Animal Kingdom. We're going somewhere I've actually never been before and going to do something neither of us have ever done.
They have a brand new experience here at Animal Kingdom all the way over at Rafiki's Planet Watch. She's never been to Rafiki's Planet Watch, so we're gonna go over there and check that out and see the new animation experience that just opened a couple weeks ago. So to get there, we had to go all the way back into Africa by the safari and then get on a train and take the train from here over to Rafiki's Planet Watch. Then once you get to the train station there, you have a pretty long walk through the woods to kind of get over to Conservation Station where all of the fun stuff happens, including the new animation experience.
In order to get there, you were actually supposed to follow Rafiki, which I thought the Imagineers had a really fun time choosing Rafiki because in The Lion King, he says, follow Rafiki, he knows the way. And I just love that so much because you know someone had that idea and they're like, oh, we have to put Rafiki there because he knows the way and he'll get them there. So you follow all the Rafiki signs over to Rafiki's Planet Watch, the actual building. Of course, there's a store out there because this is Walt Disney World and you cannot go anywhere without having access to buying something. On the left, they actually have a petting zoo. We didn't spend a lot of time out here because it was hot, but it was really cool because I didn't even know this was back here because I've never been here before.
And to be honest, I really don't need to go and pet a goat, even though, you know, it's there, it's available, but not something I need to do. I've been around kind of farm animals and stuff my whole life, so I'm good on petting goats. I'm ready to go inside to the AC.
We made it in plenty of time for our Fast Pass time. Turns out we didn't need a Fast Pass, but we didn't know that at the time. And so we had a Fast Pass, but we wanted to make sure we had plenty of time to get here, to take pictures, to take video, and you never know how long the train is gonna take. So we want to make sure we had plenty of time to get here and not have to rush whatsoever. So we just walked around and enjoyed looking at everything. They have a lot of stuff to see here. So if you are early, or if you want to just go inside somewhere and spend some time in the air conditioning, you can do that too, and you can see all the amazing things they have. We did get in line for our Fast Pass, and turns out we were basically the only ones that used a Fast Pass to get here. It was completely unnecessary, but they let us in. We were one of the first ones there. Once it was time, they started letting guests in. They handed us a piece of paper and a pencil so that we can draw, of course, and we kept going, and they actually had a parrot in here. This is the type of parrot Iago from Aladdin was based off of. They said they try and bring live animals in whenever they can, kind of as inspiration for the drawings here, which was really fun.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see them bring in a tiger whenever we can draw Raja from Aladdin, or maybe a lion from Lion King. It'd be really cool.
I don't think they're going to be doing that, but it's a nice thought.
They probably don't, yeah.
Once everyone got seated and it was time, they played a little video clip showing that we were drawing Pumbaa today, and they actually showed the very warthog that Pumbaa from the live action CGI, whatever you want to call it, movie was based off of. And this was really cool because you're kind of like an animator in this way. They bring in the live animals for them, they base the animals off that, whether they're drawing them or creating CGI. And so they're kind of getting you in that mindset so that you're ready to draw the animal. And finally, it was time to draw, which is the very reason we're here in the first place. And the cast member did such a great job going super slow, explaining everything. And I felt like our drawings actually turned out really well.
Yeah, I mean,
they weren't perfect.
Considering that neither one of us can draw, I felt like it was really good.
And the time passed so quickly. We could not believe it was over as fast as it was because we were really just enjoying ourselves. And like he said, neither of us can draw, so this wasn't something we were necessarily looking forward to, but we were excited to try it out and see how it was. And this was actually a lot more fun than we expected. We stuck around after our experience was over because I wanted to get a few more pictures of things for the blog post I knew I was going to write later. And we finally made it back to the train and headed back to the front. And this was just such a fun experience, but we are excited to get back to our room as well because we do want dinner. We're actually really hungry, and we know we've got a little bit more food in the room, so we're trying to finish all of that off.
And also, it's really, really hot outside, so we're kind of ready to go back to the air conditioning as well. We took the train back over to Africa and then walked back to the front of the park to take the bus back to Polynesian. Eventually made it back to our resort and went to the room. When we got there, Alyssa started working on that blog post for the animation experience, taking all the pictures and all this stuff that we did, putting it together to make an awesome blog post about it. I started working on the website that we have because we have those shirts that we designed. The home shirts has home down the side, and we actually have not offered them for sale yet, but we're planning to do so. We finally secured a shirt provider, very excited about that, and I spent the entire evening working on the store aspect of our website so that we could add those shirts on there and start selling them. Later in the evening, once it had cooled down, I did walk all the way over to the Grand Floridian to go to the fitness center for the Polynesian, which again just doesn't really make any sense, but whatever. Went over there because it's just too hot to go outside and go for a run or go for a walk. So went over there and worked out for a little while before heading back to the room, and that was the end of our day today. So we'll see you tomorrow
for our Year with the Ears.